Good day, this is your operator Gribbz. Today we're going to be going over shoes for what to wear when you're dancing, specifically Melbourne Shuffling. So back in the day, skater shoes were huge, and they still are today. The dance actually gravitated towards skaters, so this just kind of made sense naturally. Also, skate shoes have pivot. A lot of them have pivot points on the bottoms. I'll show you a close-up of these in a second here. This helps with like pivoting and doing tricks and all that. I used to skate when I was a kid, so pretty cool how that they're being used in shuffling today. So first off, I just want to start with some of the shoes that I've worn. These Adidas Superstars. Not good for like toe stalls or any of that kind of stuff, and it hurts when you do hit your toes, so make sure you be careful. I've had these for quite a while, so they're pretty like worn out. Adidas Top Tens. These are top 10 like Adidas basketball shoes. Probably one of my favorite shoes out there. These have a pivot point on them and they have ankle support, which is kind of hard to find. I mean, I haven't really found, like, this isn't a Jordan or anything, you know, and it was only like 30, maybe like 45 bucks or something at the Adidas premium store where they have, or the outlet store, they have like discounts and stuff. So this is one of my like top 5 favorite shoes, the Adidas High Top 10. This is the Adidas Hoops. These are really light, really good for gliding and sliding. They all are. Also ankle support. So these are Adidas, or these are actually Nike Air Force Ones. They have a huge chunk on the bottom and they're very heavy. So it's gonna take you a while to get used to these. I don't recommend these, honestly. Like I said, they're heavy, they're really bulky, but they're good for glides. They can be good for slides too. Like they are not gonna bend on you. They're really tough versus, you know, this shoe, which is like, you know, it's time to replace that shoe, kind of throw it away. So. All right, guys. So I'm going to show you up close what the bottoms of these look like. That way you can get an idea what I mean about pivot points. So first of all, like I said, you want a nice flat shoe. So you can see on the bottom that it's nice and flat. They'll start to wear out over time as you shuffle more, and you want to replace your shoes, you know, every so often. Like, you could do like long-term damage to your foot if you don't like adhere to this advice I've learned myself the hard way. So, you know, when your shoes are starting to get cracked and dried out, throw them away, donate them, or get rid of them. You know, if you can't fix them, can't replace them, don't want to spend the money, or you don't have the money, you know, just get rid of them. I do like a kind of like a test. When I'm in the store, I'll literally put my hand in there, I'll grab it, and you just want to like scuff it on the floor. And if it doesn't make like a screeching sound, or like it doesn't squeak, then I'll usually, you know, that's a check off my list. I don't like squeaky shoes, and so that's just another tip. Make sure you check your shoes before you buy them. You don't want a lot of grip, like I said earlier. You want it to be nice and, you know, flat, so you can smooth, you know, because when you're doing the T-step, it's all this. It's all this. You know, you're not doing anything else. So you want to have a flat surface if possible, and you want to have nice flat shoes, or flat soles on the bottom. Okay. Next is the Adidas Top Tens again. So these have a pivot point, as you can see here. Pretty worn out there, but one of my favorite shoes because it's got a pivot point and it's got ankle support, and it's because it's a basketball shoe. So it just, you know, happens to work well for shuffling. Adidas Hoops, here these are again. These ones don't have a pivot point on the bottom, but they're really light shoe. Put a hole in these ones actually, as you can kind of see there. So, you know, that's when you know you're shuffling a lot when you're dancing. So, like, constantly practicing, you know. Retired these, wanted to like save these for a video someday just to show people. But really light shoe. I like the white and black look is really good. Yeah, these are Adidas Hoops. And then I don't shuffle in these, but just want to show you guys, like, these are what a lot of the skater shoes have. These are the Nike Air Force Ones. I've shuffled in these like 2020, like summer. They're okay. They're really heavy for one. They got a big chunk on the bottom, which is nice, but it makes me like an inch and a half taller, and I'm already just under 6 feet, so I don't need to be any taller. But I just wanted to show you guys, you know, these pivot points right here. One here, and you got one down there. Really good for, you know, pivoting on your foot, and spinning on your toe, and spinning on your heel, and all kinds of things. So like the skater shoes, like DVS, Etnies, Globe, Osiris, you know, like Supra even. I say DC, I don't know if I said DC. DC is like one of the most common, popular ones that like a lot of shufflers, a lot of like older generations wear, and even into today. So the shoes I have on, they're like, and these are all pretty affordable. I mean, besides the Air Force, this was an experimental shoe, but all these I got at the Adidas outlet store for like 35 bucks. If you go to the outlet stores, they're always having deals there. That's where you want to go. You know, if you have the money to buy, you know, a nice pair of shoes, fine. But just know that these wear out really quick if you're gonna take this seriously and shuffle and practice and level up and wear them to festivals, and you know, you're gonna be going through a lot of shoes, trust me. So unless you get a basketball shoe, like not like material stronger than this, like we're talking Jordans. Jordans are gonna last you a long time. These I can still shuffle in these. They're just, you know, can't do any like toe stalls. I don't really do those much anymore anyways, but you know, when the pivot points start to wear out, you know, that's a sign that, you know, time to buy some new ones. But the more you shuffle and your shoes get flatter on the bottom, it does become easier to slide and glide, but it can also be a little slippery too. So it's kind of like a, you know, a double-edged sword almost, kind of. So you need to be careful and be aware of that. So, but yeah, that's it for now. Another thing is these shoes I have on right now. These are called Rogueras. So nothing special about them. They're $30 shoes. I just wanted white, because a good white pair of shoes, like all white, like no black on it, all white, it looks good when you're at like the club or at the rave. It just gives you a really good clean look, because people can see your feet, you know. So I just wanted to point that out as well. Maybe look into like a pair of white, all white pair of shoes. So, but at the end of the day, whatever shoe is best for you, you know, that's just do you, you know. I'm just telling you, these are the shoes that I wore in the past few years. You know, I told you that a lot of the older generations back then and in today, they wear the newer style, or the skate shoes, sorry, like DC and all them, and they're really good. And if you want to go for that look, you know. But everyone's got a look, and they want to look a certain way. So, you know, do your own style. You know, look the way you want to look, but practice and, you know, do your research on your shoes. You can always hit me up, and if I don't know the answer, I'll find someone else who knows, you know, about shoes or whatever the case may be. So yeah, take all this with a grain of salt, and yeah, talk to you later.